scene. A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Knights will put total weather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Carolina's offense takes the field. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Still looking. Avoids pressure. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hughes. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Flushed out of the pocket. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for it every single play.
Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Lopez wants to fire. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nixon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. Oh, a lot of space. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Brown wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Looking for the end zone. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quick release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw, and then...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Back's got it.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. He's going for the goal line, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gauze. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. Lopez to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Tar Heels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Turning on the Jets. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Brown will throw it. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Off play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, they're after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Brown wants to pass. Here's a heat. He fires one deep down the right side.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The short hands, it's Ship. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's got an open man. There he goes. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for space. It's Nixon. And some room to work. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Rides to back and leaves it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's first down from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got him. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try to get outside. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Lopez wants to fire. Quickly complete. Knocked off his feet.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone read. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Got it looking for the first down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Knights! The defense putting points on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Louisiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Lopez to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Ship. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game, and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback, and they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nixon. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. The Knights send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle and Ship.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
This is